Have you ever opened your Google Docs and only use it for typing or for simple document? Most people do. Google Docs looks simple, but inside of it are powerful tools that can save you time, organize your work, and make your document look more professional. In this video, I will show you some of the useful features of Google Docs step by step in a simple, beginner-friendly way. So if you want to use Google Docs more confidently in school, work, business, or even content creation, keep watching. Let's open Google Docs from Google Drive. From the plus sign here, Google Docs, let's open the blank document. Before start creating document, let's give a title here, Demo Doc. If you notice, what's in here is the drive. There is no saving icon here. When I enter it, you see, there is a icon here that is save and the move and the star. Let's ask the assistance of Gemini to help us write the article. But first, we have to know where to find Gemini. There are three places where we can find Gemini. The first one is on the upper right corner here, Gemini. The next one is under Tools. You can see here, Gemini. And the third one is from Gemini menu itself, Ask Something Else. And here, in the right panel, is Gemini. I will ask Gemini, help me write an article. Okay, now Gemini is writing the article. Let's see. Okay, now it's in here. Gemini created two-page article here. Let's arrange first the article. Let's make it heading 1. And let's change the color to blue. Then this one is heading 2. Let's insert cover image here. Cover image, we have choices here. Generate an image, choose from stock image, upload from computer, search from the web, from drive, photo, and by URL. Let's say choose from stock image. It will pop up here in the right panel. Now there are some stock images here. Let's just choose one. Say this one. Because it's a cover image, it goes on top here. If you don't want the cover image, just click on it and you see here, replace image. You can reposition and alt text and also delete. Let's say replace. Choose from stock and this one. Okay, now it has been replaced for stock image. Let's delete it and let's insert another cover image, but at this time we will generate an image. As you can see here, generate a cover image. When you hover on the image, it says here use prompt, and this is the prompt. And the same goes here and here. Now, if you want to create your own image, you can have your prompt here. Say, for instance, I will create a prompt, a Google Doc logo in the classroom with some tables. And let's see. Let's generate it. It's now generating here. It takes time. Okay, so you can see here, my prompt is a Google Docs logo in the classroom with some tables. It's in here, and if you want that, click on it, previewing, and there's an insert here. So that is the cover image on top. Let's insert another image. Let's insert image here where the cursor is. Insert image. Now let's search from the web. Google Docs logo. Google Docs logos are here. So let's choose from the images. I think this one is good. Let's click it and see at the bottom, insert appeared. Insert. Okay, it's too big. Covers almost all the page. So let's reduce the size. Click on it and you see at the side there is a angle here. You can reduce the size and also this size, and on top. Now it becomes smaller. So we have inserted the cover image we generated from the prompt. Then this one we search from the web. I put the cursor here. Let's insert table. Table, building block. As you can see here, there's some simple decision log, review tracker, content launch, product roadmap, project assets. Let's see the simple decision table. Now it's in here, simple decision table, topic, decision owner, status. For example, topic is Google Docs, decision to create video. Owner, one person, started, in progress. This one, let's insert another table. Table, let's say review tracker. Review tracker, status not started, say with remarks. If you insert one more table, say product roadmap. So it's almost the same features here, but the bottom line is you can insert a table according to your purpose or the way you want it. You can definitely modify it. Let's see. Let's hover inside. You can see there is a plus here. You may insert row below, and also you may pin header up to this row. For example, this row is already pinned. As you can see, it is pinned. But if you want to unpin it, just click it. It's unpinned. Alright, that is for the table. How to use voice typing in Google Docs. Go to Tools, Voice Typing. Then you can see here the microphone indicator is there. Just click it. Give me additional features of Google Docs. Is Google Docs good for collaboration? Is Google Docs better than Microsoft Word? So while I am talking, it's also typing. Now let's close it. Click that. Then close. So this is how the voice typing works. I'll delete it. Let's refine this paragraph. See here underneath is a refine and also add comment. So let's try refine. Then it pops up. Refine the selected content. Turn this as a shorter paragraph. What happened is that when I gave the instruction, Gemini converted the paragraph into a shorter version. This is the old paragraph, so highlighted in red with a strike, and also the new one is in blue, so it's shorter than the old one. So this is the function of refining. How to insert audio buttons in Google Docs. Go to Insert, Audio Buttons, Listen to tab. As you can see here, Listen to this tab is inserted.
The evolution of Google Docs, a productivity powerhouse. Google Docs has transformed from a basic web-based word processor into a sophisticated engine for collaboration.
When it plays, it's in here. See, there is a ellipsis here. You can change voice. So educator, narrator, teacher, persuader, explainer, and coach, and motivator. You can also adjust the speed here. Let's close this. You can also edit this listen to this tab button through here, and it goes there in the corner. Details, listen to tab button. Then you can change it. Demo, listen to tab. And you can change the font size and also the color. Let's change the color to red. And let's see. Now it becomes red, and demo listen to tab. I changed the text. Okay, if you want to delete it, just put the cursor there and delete. Let's check how to create personal dictionary. Tools, Proofread, Personal Dictionary. In here, you can add your own word as your personal dictionary. For me, I have act, learn, repeat. So I will add, it's in here. Then I will add one more. Apps, pulse. Add, click OK. Now will I check it again. Tools, Personal Dictionary, it's in here. And you can add more if you want it. I'll delete it. And OK. How to insert comment. If you want to insert comment on the Google Docs, you can highlight the paragraph or text that you want. Then the plus sign appears, add comment. And the highlighted text changes color. And comment box appeared. I can add the comment here. Check this out. Then comment. And you see the time, and also check the ellipsis. You can edit, delete, see emoji reaction details, or get link to this comment. That's all for this tutorial. I do hope you get value from this video. Thank you for watching.